Bloody Disgusting, Evil Dead Rise. Make sure that's up there for you guys. Okay. So the big news about Evil Dead Rise is they had a showing at what is that? Is it SXSW? Guys, what does that stand for? I didn't do my homework on that. I'm sure it'll say in the story, though. Gnarly crowd pleaser forges bloody new ground for the franchise, which I'm not surprised. I had a feeling this was going to be a big hit, you know, at least with critics. Let me read a little bit of this. This is a review, actually, from Bloody Disgusting. Let me read the guy's name that reviewed it. Hold on. Or female. I'm sorry, Megan Navarro. Megan Navarro. I do apologize. Okay. This is spoiler free. Says a lakeside cabin opening sequence in Evil Dead Rise, written and directed by Lee Cronin, operates as a declaration that the latest installment of the franchise will fit snugly within the world of Evil Dead while branching out into new terrain and ideas. I like that. That means a self-contained story that brings the gnarly gore and deadite thrills, even when its lore isn't quite as well defined as its visceral terror. Touring guitar technician Beth, hey, that's funny, I just said Beth, takes one look at her pregnancy test while at work and decides to reunite with her estranged sister Ellie for guidance. It's been months since Ellie heard from Beth, and she has problems of her own to contend with. She's now a single mother and 3 kids, Danny, Bridget, and young Cassie, and needs to move thanks to a crumbling high-rise apartment in a dire state of despair. The reunion between sisters gets cut short when an earthquake strikes near Los Angeles neighborhood, opening up a pit in the building's garage that unearths the Necronomicon. I'm not going to read anymore, okay? Just because this is just a full-on review, and I don't think I need to read you guys the entire review. You get the gist that this is, early reviews are extremely positive for this. Although, did you guys see the troll? And I guess he said this movie sucks, and then Bruce Campbell told him to get the fuck out of here. Which, and then I will say some people said that was set up. Now, and I'm not saying it's not set up, but my question is, why would you set that up? You know, like that doesn't really make big, because you have a guy basically saying that he didn't like the movie, you know? So I don't quite understand the reasoning for going that route. I mean, you have a million different ways to market your movie to get buzz. And the one way they want to get buzz is to have a troll. And was that verified? I don't know. Maybe you guys can chime in on that one. I have no idea. Blu-ray Addict says, yeah, that guy got up at the Evil Dead premiere and yelled, "This movie sucks. What an asshole." Yeah. Who's the man with the master plan, House of Pain? Tim Allen movie? I don't think so. The guy was drunk apparatus. Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I know some people were stating, though, that it was set up. It was a hoax. I don't know. I'm puzzled trying to figure out why that would be. But Evil Dead Rise does come out next month. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'm a massive Evil Dead fan. And somebody actually stated today, and this is a good topic, which franchise do you guys think is more consistent, you know, as far as like good to great movies? Would you say Scream, or would you say Evil Dead Rise? Scream or Evil Dead Rise? I'm really curious. South by Southwest. Thank you, Eddie E. That's I'd heard that before. South by Southwest. Yeah. So Glenn Gruesome says Evil Dead. Aaron says Scream. Vinny says Scream. Scream, easy, Scream. So yeah, most of you, I think the reason people say Scream, especially when you use the word consistent, is they are all in line with each other. And, if you could just go by consistent meaning plot-wise, of course it's Scream. And I applaud Scream for not going on the remake route when they could, because the franchise has been around for over 25 years. So I think it's, again, I applaud Scream for at least maintaining And even the first time I saw Scream 6, even though on my first watch I didn't care for the movie, I still thought it was a decent Scream movie. You know, it wasn't like a complete piece of shit like most franchises have. So, now I will say Evil Dead is a consistent franchise in terms of quality of films. I don't think there's a single bad movie in Evil Dead. And if anything, if you're looking for a little bit more variety, I think Evil Dead might win because, you know, you might be in the mood for the darker Evil Dead movie. And so you have a couple movies to choose from. And you might be more in the mood for the slapstick comedy type. So, but all 4 movies are, I think, top notch. And it looks to be that this 5th movie is going to be top notch. So, you know, I think it depends on what you're looking for. And I think both franchises are awesome. You know, awesome. So this is definitely my second most anticipated movie of the year, but behind Scream 6. So now I guess it's my first since I've seen Scream 6. All right. Now let me ask you guys this. Do you want me to give you the 7 funnies first before we jump into the ranking? Or do you want to do the ranking first and then jump into those quick 7 funnies? All right. I'll let you guys decide. I'm going to turn on my fan. And I'm going to get a drink. What's up, guys? You are at the end of the DDLive clip. What I do is I like to clip these out if I think the topic is important or something that's newsworthy. So thank you for watching. And if you want to watch more, you can go over here. You can go over here. Click on one of those. And hopefully I can do this for 20 seconds, which I think I did. Okay, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys.